Your Social Security check is not random. It was calculated the moment. You made 5 decisions you probably don't even remember making. Right now, you could be leaving $2,000 a month on the table every single month because of choices that felt small at the time. Most people find out too late. They open that first statement, they see the number, and they think, is that it? That number didn't appear by accident. It was locked in years ago, maybe decades ago, by choices that felt small at the time. Here's what nobody tells you. Social Security isn't one system. It's 6 levels of outcome. And in 2026, every level lands differently. Some people gain ground this year. Some people lose it. Most people don't know which one they are. By the end of this, you will know exactly which level you're on and exactly what it costs you to stay there. Level 1, the floor. $698 a month. That is not a typo. That is the minimum Social Security benefit in 2026. This is where you land if your work history is thin, part-time jobs, gaps in employment, years spent caregiving with no paycheck. SSA counts your top 35 earning years. If you have fewer, they fill the gaps with zeros. Zeros drag your average down. Every zero costs you money. If you claimed before full retirement age, that floor drops even lower, claiming at 62 locks in a permanent cut of up to 30%. The 2026 cost of living adjustment added roughly $50 at this level, after inflation ate everything else. If you're still working, every additional year of real income replaces a zero in your record. That one swap can be worth thousands over your lifetime. Level 2, the middle trap. Somewhere between $1,200 and $1,800 a month. This is where most Americans land, and it's the most dangerous level to be on. Not because it's the worst, because it feels okay, survivable. So people stop asking questions. The gap between level 2 and level 4 is over $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year. For the same years worked. The difference is not luck, it's 5 decisions. Most level 2 earners made at least 3 of them wrong without knowing there was a right answer. They worked below the taxable earnings cap. They claimed before 67. They took spousal benefits too early. The 2026 earnings test threshold is $22,320. If you're collecting before full retirement age and earn above that, SSA claws money back. Most people at this level don't know that rule exists until they get a bill. Run the earnings test math before you file. Level 3, the invisible ceiling. Around $2,200 to $2,800 a month. You got here by doing most things right. Steady income, consistent contributions, claimed near full retirement age. But there's a ceiling most people never see coming. Your benefit is capped by the average wage index. The formula doesn't reward raw earnings. It rewards earnings relative to the national average. If wages rose fast and yours didn't keep pace, your benefit formula quietly shrinks. This is already happening. The 2026 cost of living adjustment was 2.5%, roughly $60 to $70 at this level. But inflation on housing, groceries, and healthcare ran hotter. You gained on paper. You lost in real life. Request your Social Security statement at SSA.gov. Verify your 35 highest earning years. One corrected error can move you from level 3 to level 4. Level 4, the reward for patience. $3,200 to $3,800 a month. This level exists because of one decision most people talk themselves out of: waiting. Every year you delay past full retirement age, up to 70, your benefit grows by 8%. Guaranteed. Not from the market, from SSA itself. No investment guarantees 8% annually with zero risk. Most people don't reach this level because they needed the money at 62 or 64. That's a real constraint. But even delaying 1 year past full retirement age adds hundreds a month. In 2026, the full retirement age is now 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later. If you're between 67 and 69 and haven't filed, calculate your break-even point. Most people hit it by 80. The average American woman lives to 82. Run the numbers. Level 5. The maximum. $4,873 a month. That is the 2026 Social Security maximum. To hit it, you need 35 years, earning at or above the taxable wage cap $176,100 in 2026, and you must delay claiming until 70. Miss any one condition, and the number drops. The taxable wage cap increases every year. A maxed out year in 2005 doesn't count as one today. Past high-earning years can get quietly devalued by the current formula. The 2026 cost of living adjustment added over $120 at this level, the biggest raw dollar gain of any level. But fewer than 1% of retirees collect at the maximum. If you're within 5 years of retirement, maximize your current earnings. One final high-income year can replace a lower year in your top 35. Level 6. The spousal trap. Up to 50% of your spouse's benefit. That sounds fair. It isn't. If your own work record is thin, SSA defaults you to the spousal benefit capped at 50% of what your spouse receives. If your spouse claimed early, that 50% is 50% of a reduced number, reduced permanently. Your benefit gets cut again if you file before your own full retirement age. The government pension offset still exists in 2026. If you worked a government job with a pension, SSA can reduce your spousal benefit by 2/3 of that pension, wiping it out entirely for millions who never saw it coming. If you're married and your own work record is under 20 years, compare your projected benefit against 50% of your spouse's. Timing both claims correctly can add tens of thousands over your lifetime. 3 things that are true right now. 1. The floor is real. Zeros in your record cost you money every single month for the rest of your life. 2. Timing is the multiplier. 1 year of delay can outperform a decade of investing. 3. The system isn't broken, it's just not explained. And that gap between what SSA tells you and what you actually need to know costs the average American over $100,000 across a 20-year retirement. This is not speculation. This is not a proposal. This is already happening to people who thought they understood the system. Your statement is free. Your earnings record is free to check. The break-even calculator exists. Go to SSA.gov. Pull your statement. Check every year in your record. Most people never look. They take the number SSA sends them and assume it's correct. Which means the only person who is going to fix this is you, not SSA, not your employer, not your caseworker. You. The information exists. Most people never use it. Now you have.